What's going on, peeps? What's going on? I've been off for a little bit, man. Been having a bit of a had a bit of a challenging few days, and a lot of obstacles to climb, a lot of things to learn. But you know what? I got through, and I'm on the other side. Um, my message for the people today is just a message of I wanna I wanna make some things clear to people because a lot of people I think are trapped in the illusion, or they might be feeling like in this time where this change is happening, some people might be feeling like they don't have what it takes to make the change. You know what I'm saying? Or because of maybe their race or sexual orientation or certain things, the decisions they've made in this life, they think they can't make it through. Let me tell you something. I made the most worst decisions in my life. I didn't. I spent most of my life in the dark. So if I would ever come on here and try and give off the impression that I can be saved and nobody else can, then I'll be lying. I'll be deceiving. Any of us have the ability to do this, to rise up and to become our greater version, and all of us are going to do it. The only problem is that we're at different stages of our evolution. So you might not be ready to do it right now. You might not be getting the transmissions, the downloads from the universe. The You might still feel like you're alone, like I felt for a long time. But I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. The beings, your ancestors, your higher self has been there the whole time. It's just that we ain't been listening. You ain't been listening. See, so it's time to get in tune. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian. I don't care what color you are, what race you are, what mistakes you've made in your life, what you've done. I'm not judging you for that. You're the only one judging you for that. You're judging yourself for them things, and you need to stop. Because we can get the balance on all the mistakes we've made in our life. We can regain the balance. See what I'm saying? We can regain the balance. We can align ourselves back with our true self, our divine energy, because the divine energy has always been there. It's just that we have been blocking it off because we're attaching to other things that don't serve us. You see what I'm saying? So this is why I felt like today I wanted to give this message to the people. I don't care what color you are, what race you are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what mistakes you've made in your life. If you sincerely in your heart want to make a change, you can make the change right now. And you can rise up and you can leave behind all the things that you've done. You can forgive yourself for all the things you've done. You can forgive the people that you feel like have wronged you and maybe even aided you to become this person that you're not, because people did. They done it out of their own fears. They projected their own fears onto us. They didn't know they were doing it, but they still done it. So, but you gotta forgive them. But what I'm saying is you gotta address this stuff. Look at it, see it for what it is. Understand it. It will help you forgive them when you see where they was coming from. But how you need to see where where they were coming from, is that you gotta understand where you're coming from and how asleep you are. When you see how asleep you are, it alleviates the feelings you have for the rest of the world, because you realize that we was all just in the same place, same position. Now, I'm not saying that all of us are going to make it through. I'm not saying that, because there's going to be some that won't, because you're not ready. But I'm saying, if you have the feeling in your heart, don't let silly physical things like the color of your skin stop you. Don't think that you're not worthy because you ain't you ain't come from a certain lineage. Let me tell you something. Your great great grandfather could. You don't know. We're all so mixed down right now that it's all to do with the souls and the spirits. It started off like that. Yeah, it did. There was only dark skinned people and brown people at one stage. But let me tell you something. Now we're so mixed down that the souls of these people are everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So don't. What I'm trying to say is, don't think that you're less than or better than anybody because of your skin color, or your religion, or your background, or where you come from, or your amount of money your family accumulated. Don't think that, because it's all to do with what's within. It's all to do with the soul, the heart. You see what I'm saying? That's what man's dealing with. That's what the divine's dealing with. I don't know about what you humans are dealing with, but that's what the divine's dealing with what's within. And that's how I look at you now. I don't look at the skin color. I don't look at the face. I don't look at that. I look into your soul. It's something that I've always naturally done. But I used to get a bit, because I was a bit 3D. I was like 3D. I was mixing between I was 3D and had my deeper understanding. Always had that awareness of the 5D consciousness. Always did, but just didn't know what it was at one time. I actually rejected it within me. That I had that part of me. I actually thought that part of me was a weakness. And I thought that the part that is actually my weakness, I thought that was my strength. And I thought my weaknesses were my strength, my strengths were my weaknesses. You see the confusion that this place causes? It's just so you don't tap into your magic and your powers inside. They try and make you think that we're powerless. We're just these little pieces of flesh that just ended up here. And that's it. We're just walking around and we're just lost. No, we're not. We're not flesh. This is just a vehicle for this realm. We've used other vehicles in different realms. You need to get to understand what this place is about. This place is not what you think it is. Reality will scare you if you look at it in the wrong perspective. If you look at it, if you think all them things that they were showing us was just somebody making things up like dragons and all these cartoons with powers, summoning up powers and Dragon Ball Z and Avatar. If you think these things came from nowhere, come on, let's get real. They're talking about energy. They're talking about the things that's within us. They're showing us who and what we are in front of our face, and we're just lying there watching it with popcorn, letting our kids watching, not realizing, yo, this is us. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to wake up, people. It's time to wake up. It's time to get back on track to on the journey that we was originally on, that we came to this place, the three-dimensional place of free will. And the reason why we come here is to actually get lost. So don't see it as like there's something wrong with you because you got lost. That's the whole point of this place. But the point is to see who will be able to, within all the crazy, within all the madness, all the hysteria, all the distraction, who's going to be able to still keep their soul, find their soul, stay in line with their soul, and find their way back home. That's the test. This place, that's the test. You see? And I'm making sure I'm finding my way home. 100%. I always knew this place went my home. I always felt it deep down. Felt alien. Looked around, didn't feel. Something didn't feel right to me here. Since I was a kid, forever. You see what I'm saying? But now I know why, and it makes sense. I used to feel like I just wanted to get up out of it. But now I know why. I'm here for a reason. I'm here to bring things to this world that is not here. To manifest. Manifest a way of living into this world that we seem to have, in this third dimension, we've lost. We've walked away from, we've stepped away from. We seem to feel the need to hide this part of us and to show the other part of us, because of all the times we've been hurt, all the times we've been tricked, all the times we've been held down for being who we are. Now we feel the need to reject what we really are and become another character and put that out there. And it's sad because we don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We did need to for a time, but we don't need to anymore. And I'm here and I'm going to keep pushing this message. Nothing will stop me. Things have been trying to stop me. That's the thing. You see, when you start getting on your true path, okay, we always have dark things and dark forces coming for us, but you see, when you start getting your true path, they start coming even more. But you see what? I'm not afraid of them, and I ain't gonna stop. They come through people, places, things. They come through your family members. They come through your friends. They come from so many different sources. It's not just one place or one thing. So you got to be in tune with your energy and know which energy ain't aligning with you, because it could be somebody that is so close to you and your family members that you might not want to believe that it's them that's trying to pull you off your path and pull you back to the darkness. They don't even know they're doing it. That's the thing, because this is deep-rooted programs. They're just attached to deceit, and anything that they see is the truth. They are programmed to go against it, regardless if it's their son, mother, whatever. It's not a personal thing. It's energies. Stop taking it personal. Be strong. I'm saying that to myself as well, because sometimes I can afford to take things personally a little bit at my old, you know what I'm saying? But I got to get myself back in check. We've got to get back in tune with our councils, with the people, the divine beings who we sat down with, made plans with before we got here. Don't ever think that we just got dumped here and we just come here out of the blue and we're just walking around here by ourselves. If we didn't have no guides, we wouldn't even be alive. We'd be dead by now. I'll tell you that straight. Don't ever think that the reason why you're here, the things you've come through and the things you've lived through, don't ever be as arrogant to think you've done it by yourself, because you didn't. And I'm telling you that I used to think that I did, until I realized what's really going on. And it humbled me. So anyway, I'm back, and I ain't stopping now. I've been in the best stop for a few days. But I'm back. I'm going to be hitting you up for a couple of videos a day. I ain't even got a number. I ain't even got a day that I put videos out. With me, it's just when the message comes, I put it out. Simple as that. It could be 2, 3 a day, whatever it is, the spirit of truth. Once the spirit of truth comes to me and I have something that I feel like I want to relate to the people, bam, I hit it out, and that's it. But anyway, peace and blessings, people. Have a good day. And I'm grateful for everyone who's watching my channel and who's supporting me, whether you've liked, subscribed, whether you haven't. Just your energy alone, I can feel it, and I'm grateful. From my soul, from my heart, I'm grateful. Just know, if you're here to do this mission, here to rise up the frequency you feel like you're here to do, it's time to get on board. Forget the fears, forget what people think, forget them. Become the great being that you are, and you will be divided, you will be guided, you'll be divinely guided and supported. Trust me, you have been all along. But when you open up the doorway and you receive and you ask for it and you know they're there, then it changes. Peace and blessings, people. Have a good day. I love you.